The Occupy Wall Street movement has been underway for about a month with smaller demonstrations here in Connecticut. A devoted group called Occupy Hartford has been protesting in the capital city, which of course is home to several big companies. But what is the group's message and what are they accomplishing? With us today is a spokesperson for Occupy Hartford, Cassandra Donnelly. Ms. Donnelly, thank you for being with us on the program today.
Thanks for having me.
When people ask, what does Occupy Hartford stand for, what do you tell them?
Sure. Quite simply, it stands for economic justice. Specifically, it stands for a voice for the people who largely feel like they have not been listened to in place of special interest monies, especially.
Who do you think you're reaching with this? Have you been effective at all, you think?
Yeah, I'm here with you right now. That's a good first step, isn't it? I think that we have been reaching a wide range of people. So I have been at the site almost every day for the past 2 weeks, and so many people have stopped by, and so many people have stopped by with various messages.
You know, there are a lot of people who don't believe that this group has, you know, a cohesive message. If you look at some of the pictures, some of the video, one person's carrying an anti-war sign, one person's carrying a gay rights sign, another person's, you know, carrying the Wall Street sign. What is the message? Is there one message?
There is one message. That message is that this country is at an impasse. It is at a moment and a place in its history that if the people do not reclaim their voice, that voice will be lost.
There are some folks who are saying, why aren't you out in front of Senator Blumenthal's office and Senator Lieberman's office and Congressman Murphy's office, Congressman Larson's office, instead of a field next to the highway?
Sure, certainly. Every day we hold a General Assembly, and at the General Assembly, people bring proposals for action. And those proposals, some of which are about lobbying and talking to our senators. Some things that we have been doing so far is we have joined with the African American Alliance and the NAACP of Greater Hartford and the Minority Construction Council, who have been protesting MDC, who is in charge of the Clean Water Project. They have over $1 billion of public and private monies.
Have any of the members of Congress from our state stopped by, or any of the senators?
Congressman Matt Ritter has stopped by.
State Representative Matt Ritter, yes.
State Representative, thank you. Stan McCauley, who is running for mayor, has stopped by. I believe the governor actually stopped by.
It was reported he stopped by, but nobody was there to talk with him.
Yeah, there was a strategy meeting that was being held at another site, which is unfortunate, and that's something that we're trying to correct.
Does it disappoint you that you don't have the Congress people stopping by or marching with you?
At this point, no. I mean, does it disappoint me from the standpoint that these are the people who are representing us and they have not taken the time to stop by the movement? Yes, in that respect it is disappointing. On the other hand, it is symptomatic of precisely why the movement is there and why people are spending nights in the cold, oftentimes in the rain, camped out in Hartford.
Who's to blame for the financial crisis in this country?
No one particular person is to blame. Certainly, it's clear that with derivative trading, with the fact that many people have seen their savings disappear, and that money did not disappear into midair, right? It went into someone's pockets. It's clear that there's some level of criminality or at least a lack of accountability. And so you can't say one person, but...
Let's talk about the number of people who are part of Occupy Hartford. How many?
Sure.
I mean, at one count we had 20. We've heard up to 60.
Yeah. It depends if you're asking about how many people have stopped through or how many people are occupying.
How many people are occupying there?
Between 10 to 30 are occupying, actually sleeping. The amounts that have been at various marches is 200 to 300. Compound all that with people who have stopped by, it has to be in the high hundreds, conservatively speaking.
And you've obviously read the criticism. There are people who say that, and you know, the police will tell you there have been some people busted there for smoking marijuana after hours. Does that go on there?
From what I know, certainly not. And certainly the law, if you will, what has been voted on by the people occupying is that there are no illegal drugs, that there is no drinking, whether it be underage or overage, because public drinking is illegal, of course. And so the attitude of the occupiers ourselves is that we be lawful at all times.
And what's next?
What's next is November 5th. is a national, so this is along with the Occupy.
Just before Election Day, is the message briefly, and we have like 10 seconds, to vote against the incumbents? Everyone to blame, or no? Or no message there?
There's no message there.
All right, Cassandra Donnelly, thank you very much from Occupy Hartford. We appreciate you being on the program today. Thank you for watching this Sunday. I'm Dennis House, inviting you to join us each and every Sunday when more newsmakers will face this day.